Rodgers moving on might be just like a breath of fresh air. It's like a fart cloud passing because he's just been so much drama in the front office and at the practice fields the last couple of seasons that it might be refreshing to just have an off season where they're just playing football. All my Bears fans are excited about Aaron Rodgers finally moving on, but it might not be as good as we think it is. We celebrated when Favre moved on, and Brett and Aaron Rodgers within 2 years was making him back into a double digit win team. And I think that there's a good chance that the Packers have been written off too soon. They started the rebuild last year, so they're already farther along than people think they are, despite the fact that they took a step back.
Yeah, but one of the hardest things to do in all the sports is to rebuild on the fly, and which is what they're trying to do. Now, a good team can do it, and we've got a couple of really nice front offices here. Green in the NFL, Green Bay's one of them, where they might just be reloading, and we'll find out. But you mentioned something that fascinated me about the Green Bay coach earning his money. That's Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur came in 2019 to the Packers. Let's think for a minute what the roster for the Packers was like in 2019. Since that time, they've subtracted Devontae Adams. They've subtracted a number of defensive players. They've now subtracted Aaron Rodgers on a team that has always been around the NFC Championship game, at least until last year, but never was able to take that next step. Well, now they're going to be in a situation where those coaching decisions are going to matter a whole lot more because they're not heads and tails talent wise better than the NFC North, the way that they have been for most of LaFleur's contract. So we're really going to find out some stuff about Matt LaFleur this year, as well as Love. It's an evaluation year, I think, for both of them.
It's also interesting too, like when the Patriots moved on from Tom Brady, they had three teams that were not playing, doing well in their division that all started building better. And I think the NFC North is similar, where the Vikings were good last year. They were 13 wins. And Detroit and Chicago look like they're going to be much improved over the last year, where they were considered, bottom feeders, where I wouldn't be surprised if any of these four teams make the playoffs or win the division. And I think that's going to make it a lot harder for the Packers. They could be improved and still finish last for all we know, or they could still win the division again.
This is Joe Smith from the Midwest Football Podcast. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It all helps us grow our show. Look for our full show, too, anywhere you find podcasts. Links below.